Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to this episode of Ask Me Anything AWS. In this series, we take questions from the audience and we answer any question you may have about AWS tech and interviews. By the way, if you're preparing for a big tech interview, I've got some resources down below. Click on my link. I've made a free Notion template on some best practices and tips to prepare for your interviews, so you can just check them off as you go along. Today, we've got a question from 80, which says, when it comes to soft skills, what are some of the most important ones to have as a solutions architect? And I think this is actually such a great question, because so many times they'll tell you about, you need to know this hard skill, you need to know how to code, you need to know how to architect, you need to know all of these stuff. However, soft skills are just as important, and in my opinion, arguably more important. So let's answer it.
Life is good.
I think first one you really need to have is communication skills. To give you some context behind this, as a solutions architect, your role is to go speak to customers and go tell them more about AWS and how to solve their challenges. Sometimes this means that you'll be talking to a non-technical audience about very technical matters. Therefore, communication here is really important. But also, as a solutions architect, you might go do talks to like one-to-many, so you might have 20, 30 people, or even hundreds of people in a meeting or a meetup where you have to talk about a technical topic. And so just being able to have that confidence, be able to communicate to everyone, and almost public speaking as a soft skill is very important. I was really not the best at speaking to large audiences, and it's definitely something AWS will help you on and teach you, and they're really, really good at it. And there's so many experts there that you can go speak to. It's something I'm working on a lot still. The second soft skill I think you need is context switching. As a generalist solutions architect, your conversations are going to change every single day, from machine learning, serverless, database, architecture, different projects, programs, and there's so many things which you can talk about as an SA. You need to have the ability to be able to quickly move to the next topic. And so that ability to be able to just jump context to here, whatever, any time of the day is really important. I think it is a really useful skill. Disclaimer alert. By the way, all of these views are my own views and represent me and not Amazon, so bear that in mind. And the third really important skill to have is stakeholder management. What I mean by this is being able to have projects that you work on, and you need to identify who the stakeholders of that project are and being able to communicate with them. As an example, if you're working on a project with other stakeholders, you need to be able to constantly communicate and say, hey, this is where the project is, this is what's blocking me, here's the progress, where are you at, should we do the meeting and all this stuff. Recently, I've had a time where I wasn't the best at being stakeholder management, which led to some people getting upset. It's a skill which I think you don't learn at university at all, but it's a really important skill in the workplace. That's definitely an important skill to have. I hope that answers your question. Honestly, with these soft skills, don't worry about not having them. These are skills which you can learn on the job, but I think it's important to note that these are skills you need to learn. Thank you for watching this episode of Ask Me Anything AWS. Have a good one.